23 crew members of MV Abdullah freed from captivity reached Chittagong port, relatives and uncertain wait. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Donald Lu arrives in Dhaka on 3-day visit, discuss climate change, labor rights, trade and investment. And there is nothing to worry about, Lu comments Gadir. BNP alleges government of ignoring people despite detention of opposition leaders. Good evening and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Tamima Islam. Those were the Walton Millionaire Offer headlines. And now for the details. After months of uncertainty, the 23 crew member of MV Abdullah have reached Chittagong port. Departing from Kutubdia to Jahanmani and en route to Chittagong around noon, families finally see their loved ones return. The ship, hijacked by Somali pirates on March 12th, was released on April 13th after 33 days with a ransom. Relatives accustomed to long absences expressed relief and as anxiety and stress dissipated with their return. Donald Lu met with civil society representatives at the U.S. ambassador's residence in Gulshan, engaging in discussions with figures like journalist Mahfouz Anam, labor leader Kalpana Akhtar, and climate activist Shohanur Rahman. His visit, aimed at bolstering relations, marks the first high-level visit from the U.S. since the elections. Lu will partake in various meetings during his 2-day stay, including a dinner with Prime Minister's private industry and investment advisor Salman F. Rahman. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Ubaidul Qadir termed BNP's movement to boycott Indian products as a failed attempt and said the people will not accept it. He also commented that the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Donald Lu may visit the country, however, they don't care about any issue, including U.S. visa policy. He said this at a briefing at the Secretariat on Tuesday morning. In response to the queries of journalists, Ubaidul Qadir said that Donald Lu came because of their own necessity. His visit is not an invitation of the government. He also said that the government does not care about visa policies and sanctions. BNP advisor Zainul Abidin Farooq criticized the government, alleging suppression of news regarding the persecution of opposition leaders in jail. Speaking at an event outside the National Press Club, Farooq accused the government of disregarding public concerns. His remarks shed light on ongoing tensions surrounding the treatment of opposition figures, sparking further debate on government transparency and accountability. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. A Dhaka court on Tuesday issued an arrest warrant against owners of 5 companies producing electrolyte drinks without any permission. The warrant was issued against owners of 5 producers of electrolyte drinks, including SMC Plus, Bruvana and Recharge. Judge of Safe Food Court of Dhaka South City Corporation, Alaul Kabir, gave the order. The owners have been directed to give explanations after being present on June 5th, 6th and 9th. Earlier this morning, Safe Food Inspector MD Kamrul Hussain of Bangladesh Safe Food Authority filed a case with the court seeking bans on the products. Law Minister Anisul Haq revealed that an expert committee from the International Labour Organization (ILO) advocated for certain sections of labour law to be elevated to international standards. During a 3-day discussion on labour rights and laws in Bangladesh, the ILO representatives conveyed their recommendations. Minister Haq stated that proposed changes aligning with Bangladesh's interests would be considered, but alterations to the 15% threshold for trade unions would occur gradually, eventually decreasing to 10% as per government decision. Despite being a climate-vulnerable country, Bangladesh is failing to get benefits from the Green Climate Fund due to the discriminatory behavior of the GCF, according to Transparency International Bangladesh, TIB. The think tank said instead of providing the necessary financial assistance, this international organization is providing loans to the vulnerable countries, including Bangladesh. Transparency International Bangladesh published a report on the use of climate funds in the vulnerable countries at Dhanmondi on Tuesday. Iftikhar Zaman, the executive director of TIB, said in the event that GCF's financial assistance policy is discriminatory and corrupt. Textile and Jute Minister Jahangir Kobir Nonok welcomed Donald Blue's visit to Bangladesh, stating it will enhance relations with the government. After meeting Indian High Commissioner Pranay Verma, Nonok stressed the aim of strengthening ties with India. Discussions centered on increasing Bangladesh's jute exports to India and Indian investment in reviving closed jute mills. Both parties also agreed to streamline the visa process for Bangladeshis traveling to India. Boshundhara Foundation continues its impactful initiative offering interest and service charge-free loans for the 72nd time. In Durgarampur, Bancharampur and Brahmanbaria, 300 women eagerly assessed loans of 15,000 taka and 20,000 taka devoid of any conditions. This effort not only empowers women economically but also uplifts entire families. Foundation officials report that over 26,859 women across Brahmanbaria, Bancharampur, Nobinagar and Homna Upajalas of Kumilla have benefited, receiving more than 25 crore taka in total. The Bangladesh Cricket Board announced the T20 World Cup squad, surprising with Taskin Ahmed's inclusion as vice-captain despite injury concerns. Notably, Saifuddin is absent from the 15-member team. Mahmudullah Riyad returned after 2021. Debutants include Tanvir Islam, Zakir Ali, Rishad Hussain, Tanzim Hassan and Tanzid Hassan. Hassan Mahmud and Afif Hussain were named reserves. Squad also features Liton Das, Shomo Sharkar, Shakib Al Hassan, Tawhid Ridoy, Mehdi Hassan, Mustafizur Rahman and Shariful Islam. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.